Welcome to Texas Truck Channel. I'm Brian.
I'm Craig.
And today,
go ahead.
You go ahead.
We've got, I'm talking, go ahead.
You'll take it, okay?
Welcome to Texas Truck Channel. I'm Craig. Are you who's taking it? You just said take it.
I lead in, do the back and forth, and you lead with it. Welcome to Texas Truck Channel. I'm Brian.
I'm Craig. And today we have got, oh my goodness, two TNGA F platforms from Tahara plant, J-Spec 4Runners. Brian, what do you have?
I have the Trailhunter in the perfect color combination, green over bronze wheels.
It does look, it does look really good. But I've got the awesome TRD Pro with the mud bath color, which looks pretty good too.
It is also excellent.
Let's start over here with mine, and then we'll kind of go back and forth, Brian. And kind of, what we want to do is we want to compare and contrast the differences between the two top specs. So this one doesn't necessarily spec over the Trailhunter, and the Trailhunter doesn't necessarily spec over the TRD Pro. There's two different approaches we're going for with these. Let's talk about the TRD Pro. TRD Pro is basically more Baja, fast, at speed, desert running type of deal from suspension and everything that it's done. Trailhunter is more overland focused, and let's talk about some of those features. Let's start up front up here. We get rigid fog lights down here on the TRD Pro, which look really good, and it says rigid and looks really good. And we get this nice light bar, seemingly the same as the Trailhunter, but Brian, you've got something a little different.
The cool part here is mine will go not only LED white, they'll also go amber. So let me see yours do that, Craig.
Okay. Back over here. That's, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool, but I've got them beat over here on the TRD Pro because look, I've got TRD in the headlamp right here and then Pro on the other side. It doesn't just repeat the same word twice. That's lame. I also, look at this shaker hood scoop. That's for all the power underneath this hood. Brian, what do you got?
That's some bull crap, so that is, because mine says Trailhunter on both, which is true, but I don't have, well, the word I had the icon because it's its own brand.
Okay.
And Trailhunter on this side. And I also don't have the big dumb scoop on top to show you how much the hood is moving around. The shaker part's not a positive in my mind.
Yeah, but that's boring, Come over here, come over here.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break in this video because we've got Christian here. Lasfit has a set that just landed like now. They just landed in the States now. And it's for the hybrid 4Runners, and we just want to try it out. So he's volunteered his Trailhunter to give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. The factory runners don't give you a single piece in the rear; they're two-piece, and you can get mud everywhere, basically. One of the things that I think the factory's pretty good at is the rear mat itself is actually, edge to edge, but you do have an exposed end here, and the backs of the seats are not protected at all; they're just carpeted. So, all right, we've got it all installed. The front row is in. Y'all seen these before on the Tacoma and the other 4Runners we've filmed. Look how high it goes up and how deep it goes back. So if you have muddy boots, you're just covered. The sills are covered, and something that other brands, competitors don't have is this cover right here that keeps even the slot hole completely clean. I love that. Other brands don't give you that. Coming to the second row, look how much coverage you have. It goes all the way up where your feet can go, all the way to the back where the step is, and over to the sill. And you get full coverage all the way over the transmission hump and up this back here. It's just like the best cut ever. And here's the secret sauce. Bottom liner admittedly is about like the factory one over here, except that the edges come up a little bit higher, so even that's better. You have perfect cutouts because everything's laser scanned. And then this side is not on, for example. There's your bare carpet. And then here's the example with the coverage that you get from Lasfit that the factory liner doesn't give you. All right, so there you have it. Big thanks to Christian for loaning us your 4Runner to try it out. And big thanks to Lasfit for sponsoring this episode. Let's get back to it.
Sam, what I've got over here is a really awesome, nice, glossy trim here, which looks really cool. And it shows the mud really well. You want to highlight the mud is what you want to do. And you want to take care of it when you wash it so you don't scratch it, because this is a thing to behold. And so that's why they do that. That's why Toyota's done that for you. Also, look, these wheels are sick. You got to admit, this is like looks like the old BBS wheels. This is a cool looking wheel. I like the red in the center. And then also, look, I've got red springs. Try to top that, Brian. I'd like to see you top that.
Are you done posing over there? Because I've got real fender flares that are going to protect you from brush and scrapes. And let's be honest, flat black piano is bad on a Hyundai Elantra, and it's even worse on an off-road machine. Let's come on in here real quick. Your wheels are cute. They do look good. I'm not going to take that from you. But are they bronze? Bronze is the new black. These look really good, and these actually look beefier to me in terms of the spoke design themselves. So yeah, I've got Open Country ATs, and you also have ATs from Open Country Toyotas, but they look different. I also have forged upper control arm, but it's not red and silly. It's bronze to match the nature environment you're hanging out in. And you do win the spring color game, I guess. Mine aren't red. But more importantly, Craig, I've got one more thing that you absolutely do not have. I have sliders, and this is not an option. You don't have to pay for it. It's not something you check the box on to add. What about yours, Craig?
I want to show you what we've got over here. We've got nothing, so that way you can get under here easier, so you don't want that to block you. So that's why we don't have that. And nothing sticks out and gets mud on your shin when you're trying to get in the car, so Toyota really thought about that. But what I have more importantly on my shocks, these are the Fox QS3 shocks that are actually adjustable, soft, medium, hard. That is really nice, and the ride on this is amazing. It goes over bumps, it swallows them up. There's no pothole that messes it up or unsettles it. Try to beat that, Brian.
Here's the deal. I know you've got your weight reduction, not having sliders. In all fairness, that is the focus of these two. This is a trail rig. This is an off-road speed machine. But moral of the story is, yeah, you're right. Your shocks are better than mine. We had the Old Man Emu on this. It may not be Fox, but it is definitely Overland approved. Old Man Emu is known worldwide, especially in Australia where overlanding began, to be prepared for trail use, not high speed use. And I can tell you right now, on trail, this is wonderful. We've had this on off-road courses before, both of them. Well, that's not bad at all, but it's unnecessary. And also when you put some payload back there, it is on the bump stop. This has more payload, and that's what this thing's all about.
All right. Blah, 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 payload, blah, 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 bump stop. You can just set it to meet hard. Problem solved. You're not on the bump stops.
That's
I've
not
got
payload.
Good payload. Be quiet over there. I've got good payload. Check this out, Sam. It's so good that it's, oh, well, it's only 895 pounds. That's not that great. Brian, you might beat me here. Go ahead.
This surely is more than 895. Okay, look, so it's not all about payload, okay? Look, a lot of it is about trail speed. This is 895 as well.
Yeah, right. This is faster on the trail if we're talking about speed.
Okay.
So good point. In this beautiful TRD Pro interior, I want to show one thing real quick. See this right here, Sam? That's not just a wasted spot anymore. You turn it to the right, pull it out. That's a light.
Okay,
hey, Trail Hunter, what do you got?
Check it out. I've got what appears to be the exact same thing, Craig, because this truck's also equipped with it. So you can act all cute about it, but it is not trim specific. I will point out though that this takes the place of a road flare that you might find in older Toyotas.
Okay, okay. Sam, you ready for this? Here's what I've got underneath here. I've got a nice prop rod that you can barely reach. Look at this TRD Pro intake with a red elbow. How awesome is that? That is pretty cool. Good luck topping that one, Brian.
Cute. Hold my kombucha. Let me show you what's going on. Come over here. I've also got the same freaking airbox, but it has a Trail Hunter logo on it, and it's not trying to be silly and ricer with a red elbow. But more importantly, Sam, if you look under here, you see where that air goes right there? Yeah, that's right. It keeps going. Come on, come over here. Come over here. Sit this down. Look right here. Oh, what is this? This is a high air intake. It's not a snorkel, but that's where the air goes in right here. And the idea is that if you're actually doing high-speed desert stuff, you get less dust in it. And in theory, the fording depth is better, but we all know the fording depth is not this high. It's really about here. Nonetheless, that's pretty cool from the factory.
He kind of got me there with the snorkel and the air intake. That's cool. But it wasn't red. I mean, red gives you more horsepower. We all know that's real. Let's get in here. I want to show you some unique TRD Pro features in the interior. First off, this is more mature. Look at this.
Wait, mature?
Yeah, it's mature.
It's a poser truck.
You wait till your segment.
Okay.
So I got a nice high noon marker because we're going fast off-road, Brian, and I need to know if I'm centered up or not.
You don't know if you're going straight or not?
Because I can Baja this thing. It's awesome. And also these seats are awesome. This digital camo print behind it's kind of hidden. Those look really cool. They're mature. They're not some weird, goofy kombucha color. So it's more mature, Brian.
Okay.
Good luck beating that.
Disagree. Let's go. All right, coming down to Trail Hunter Town. First of all, I just realized too, I've got cool branding. You don't have that. Let's go. Come over here to the interior, and Sam, he just said mature over there. I'm sorry, this is like an elegant wine room compared to that nightclub of an interior over there. You something in your throat, Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the stitching on the door. First of all, you've got slate designed plastic. You've got green with orange/yellow stitching, which looks really good. And I don't have a new marker, Craig, because, let me hop in here, because I know how to drive straight. I don't need a marker to tell me that. And it's just more relaxed. You've got two-tone dimensional lettering over here. The seats are very nice.
It's like the designer had ADD. They couldn't pick a theme. I have a theme.
Yeah, boring.
All right, come on down here. Look at all these cool things I have. I have a disconnecting stabilizer bar. Good luck with that one, Brian. That also has a skid plate protecting it. And I also have, well, I don't have a skid plate protecting the oil pan. That's kind of concerning.
Fail.
But I do have a transfer case skid plate. Check out that. I've got a fuel tank skid plate, and I've got the optional rear diff skid plate. I don't know how Brian's gonna beat that one because this is built for speed off-road. Good luck.
This is gonna be easy. Let me show you, Craig. This is super simple. I'm glad you're bragging about skid plates. Come on down to Trail Hunter Town. Let me show you what you get as standard. Oh, well, would you look at that? The oil pan's completely protected because it's fully protected all the way back. You don't have to go buy another plate, Craig. And looking out back, oh, we have a diff skid plate that didn't cost us $495. Another win for Trail Hunter.
What is this lame thing, like old man mud flap? Like, what are you trying to do?
Well, you're trying
look older? I'm cool and sleek and hip over here. Look at this.
Okay.
This is aerodynamic. It is fast, okay?
Oh, so you're getting like good miles per gallon, is what you're saying?
Well, no, not really.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So anyways, coming over here, we're keeping this beautiful green paint protected because it's a trail rig. It's not some goofy wannabe Baja racer. I have a roof rack and it says Trail Hunter on the side. Do you have a roof rack?
I've got a roof rack too, Sam. Check out this. It's an ARB roof rack. Give me this thing. Look at this platform rack. This thing is awesome. It's beefy. This thing is going to last the test of time. And it was not that much of a, wasn't a high dollar option. I added this to this and it looks really cool.
$1,795. You know how much that one is? It's included. Just like the rear diff skid plate. There's one more thing to point out that I can see right here, Craig. First of all, the aesthetic continues of maturity and coffee outdoors. You've got the good green color, and you've got down here nice kind of satin inlay on the bumper, and also the backwards hat doesn't look dumb and black. It's not a different two-tone color. It's green just like the rest of the car. I prefer that personally.
That's cute. That's cute, Brian. I like your stickers. I like your stickers on the back of your truck. I actually have embossed TRD Pro lettering because it's more mature and more upscale. That's what that is.
Hey, do you have a full-size spare? I've got a full-size spare.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, damn.
All right, Sam, last but not least, what I've got is the cooler sounding exhaust back here because this thing, look, it sounds fast. Everything's fast. It's all about speed and fast and sounding cool. This does that. Sounds like a pretty cool four popper back here. So good luck, Brian.
Do you like the sound, Craig?
Not really.
Thank you very much. Coming on down. This thing doesn't sound like an idiot when the hybrid turns on because it's just quiet. My intake sounds way better than Craig's exhaust. That's a big win. Also, the cut on this is slightly different because you're going to do more trail use. In my mind, I'm sure there's no basis for this. It's going to departure angle just a little bit better. That being covered, obvious win for Trail Hunter.
Alrighty, got a couple more bonuses that Brian, I'm pretty sure, won't have. I got a Toyota first aid kit. It is an option, but mine came with it, and look, this is pretty cool. You can hurt yourself and be Toyota branded at the same time. Who doesn't want that? And then look at these nice lights right here. I got all the lighting in the world, so when I'm back here doing my coffee or whatever I'm doing, I can see it.
This is going to be so easy. I've just hooked, line, and synced them. First of all, not a part of the factory option, but look what you can do with these things. The owner of this rig is a big biker, and he's got it covered, and it does clear the hatch. Barely. Made me nervous just doing that. Coming out back, Craig, let's see what I've got in terms of lighting. Hatch goes up really tall, which Toyota's done a good job at that. And oh, cool, you've got outside lights. I've got them too, Craig. They're already built in. Look at that. Not an option on the Trail Hunter, an option on the TRD Pro.
I see you don't care about safety.
Well, look, I got a Toyota bag. Do you have a Toyota bag?
Well, no.
Oh, what does that say? Compressor kit.
What?
Do you have a compressor?
Compressor kit? Like
Let's
aftermarket?
Go. No, like built-in compressor.
What?
Right here, check this thing out.
What?
Look at that, Craig. Built-in compressor from the factory, so you can air down and air up, and when your buddy's Jeep gets a flat tire, you can help him out. Can you do that, Mr. Baja? All right, Craig, time to wrap it up, and before we get judged by the comments, do you have any closing remarks to defend your poor choices?
The closing remarks are that the TRD Pro rides great. You have adjustable shocks. That is really nice. So depending on your load or your what's going on, I have the same payload as you for your overland rig. So I have the same payload. You can't beat me there. And mine's built for more speed. When you get bored driving on that dirt road on the 100th mile on your long overland trip, I can give it the beans a little bit with my nice suspension and have a little more fun.
Well, I really can't. That's kind of the nail in the coffin. I can't fight you on that. And the reality is we should have swapped vehicles because you don't care about speed off-road. I do. You like to drink your coffee and putt around in your kombucha mobile. That's what this is. But I got to bring up some more points, Craig, because I think this really nails it home because Toyota is all about quality, reliability, and durability over time and value for its customers, is it not? I'm making a value argument right now. This is your Monroney.
Yep.
MSRP is $72,000 because you've got $2,500 in roof rack and rear diff skid plate. And you still don't have a powertrain skid plate like this does, or sliders.
Yeah.
This just drives a point home. This thing is $67,000 as it sits with nothing checked on it. I think it's a digital key option, which that one has as well. So the moral of the story is, Craig, it is the bullet porch for what you're doing. And my argument is, obviously, this is going to be better at speed off-road. This is very clearly going to be much better on the trail because of its protection packages. And its calibration for low speed wheeling is better than this is. The trade-off is, Toyota's best at this. They're not best at speed off-road. That's my argument here, and that's why I think you should get the Trailhunter between the two.
I'm going to say you're actually right, and believe it or not, they could actually be charging more for the Trailhunter than they are the TRD Pro.
I agree.
I'm a little shocked that that's not a premium option over the TRD Pro if it was up to me. So I think the first early buyers of the Trailhunter are winning and getting a little bit of a bargain.
I agree, totally agree. If y'all have any other points, let us know, drop it in the bottom below. I do want one more thing I want to point out. The hybrid system in these also make more sense off-road because this can be quieter and at low speeds, it can do that. This thing is just kind of noisy all the time. I don't know. And we're not even gonna get into PG, that's a separate debate, but that's pretty much it for me. I think this is Toyota's strong point. They're best at this. Craig, one more point I just realized Christian brought up. This is Christian, he owns the Trailhunter. What can you get on the Trailhunter that you cannot get on the TRD Off-Road or TRD Pro?
The Everest color. It's unique for a Trailhunter, and Mud Bath is unique for TRD Pro.
They're actually both good colors.
Yeah, so there you go. That's a win for the TRD Pro. You can't get Mud Bath on the Trailhunter. Come on.
You're an idiot. Green's better. We all know that. Thanks for watching.